Alright, hey guys, welcome back. If you want to see how to do this purpley smoky eye using the Jaclyn Hill palette, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start by prepping my skin. I'm using the L'Oreal Hydra Genius Serum. It's a moisturizer, I just picked it up. It claims to immediately show luminescence to the skin, and as far as like long term, it's supposed to make your face smoother and softer. I haven't used it long enough to say that it actually does that, but I do notice right away that my skin does feel supple and moisturized. So I'm just gonna start off with prepping my skin with it because it's pretty wet. So I want to give it time to kind of like absorb into my skin as I do my makeup. And I'm going to prep my lips. This is just the chapstick brand. It's the candy cane one because it's like peppermint. And I love the peppermint feel, the little tingles. I love it so much. So I'm just going to prep my lips with that. Okay, I'm going to go straight into brows. I'm going to take my NYX Tame and Frame. I got the color brunette. I don't know if it's a little too warm. I should have got like taupe, but we'll just see. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera because it takes me forever because I don't normally use a pomade, and now I'm testing it out. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to take my Louise Base. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. And I'm going to pounce it on my lid. You can use any kind of flat brush. This brush I'm using, they don't even make anymore, but any kind of flat brush will do. I know that in the UK they like using the MAC 252 brush. That's what, like, Stacey Marie, the makeup artist that's really big on Instagram, she uses. Alright, I'm taking the Jaclyn Hill palette. I think I want to do like kind of like a bronzy eye. I'm always doing like these colorful looks, and my family keeps telling me to make more wearable looks, so let's go for something brown, okay? I'm going to take this color right here. I don't know the names because I never got that insert. So I'm just going to go with that color, and I'm just going to take this brush. This is the brush that came in the Manny MUA palette. But I'm just taking this side. It doesn't really matter. Just like go for something that's like that shape. And I'm just going to, instead of like blend, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on packing the color. And then I will go back and blend. So I'm just going to focus on patting this color into my crease. So my mom brought up that my makeup always looks like so messy and a hot mess, but then it like comes together. So when you start looking at this and you're like, oh god, like what is this chick doing? Just know that it'll come together. And I won't cut the crease because that's another thing that I do too much, is I cut the crease way too much. I just think I need practice. So, I gotta keep doing it in order to get better, you know what I mean? But, whatevs. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe off that brush. And then I'm gonna work on just blending the outer part. The outer edge. Let's go on to the next thing. I'm going to take a pointed brush. This is the Morphe M411. I'm going to go in with a darker color. I'm going to take this color right here. And I'm going to deepen up my crease, but I'm just going to put it just a little bit lower. I have kind of like deeper sockets, so I like to lift my head up and kind of like push it into my socket. It's easier to control it that way. 3 colors right here actually. Boom, boom, boom. And this one looked the most fun. It's not like warm. It's kind of more of a cooler tone color. And you just don't really see this being used. So I'm going to use it right now. So it's not that like super bright color that a lot of people use. But that's okay. Okay. It's alright. I'm going to take that dark brown color that we used earlier. And I'm going to pop it in this outer part. Using like stamping motions. And then I'm going to kind of go side by side to kind of diffuse it into that more shimmery color. And then I'm going to take it up and around town. I'm just doing it right over where I placed the eyeshadow. Just kind of blending on this outer part. Totally forgot, this is the Sigma Exact Blend E32 brush. Okay, I'm going to take that Mani brush that I had earlier and just kind of blend these edges. M514 brush, and I'm going to take that first color we had and I'm just going to pop it a little bit back in the crease right above the darker color. Kind of smoke it out. Alright, let's add some black liner. So I can't find my NYX matte liquid, so I'm going to use this NYC liquid liner. I bought it right before they said they were going to stop selling them. I went ahead and grabbed one. So I'm just going to use this because I can't find one. I can't find my NYX one, and go figure, it'll probably like jump out of its hiding spot after I'm done with this video, because you know how that goes. When you need something, you can't find it, and then when you don't even need that, it's like right there. So I'm just gonna add this liner, thin line. Okay, I want this to be just a little softer. So I'm going to take the tip of this Mani MUA and I'm going to go in with that black eyeshadow. I think it's called Abyss. And I'm just going to stamp it over the liquid eyeliner to kind of make it softer looking. I'm going to take it higher at the outer corner. So in the inner part, I'm going to make it really thin, and then on this outer part, I'm going to take it up higher. Bring it into this outer V just a little bit. And I'll blend that out in a bit. Okay, taking the other side of that brush, I'm just going to blend out this black. Going in with that, I'm going to take some of this purple color right here. I'm going to pop it in the center, in the side part. See how that looks. My camera stopped recording, of course. So I'm just building that purple color up right here. And I'm going to add more of that cuter looking color, because I definitely lost some when I added my black, so I'm gonna bring it back. Kind of faded into that purple. That first color again, blend on the outer edge. This is the Morphe R39. Just gonna blend it this apart. Cool. Now I'm going to take one of these inner highlight. I'm going to go with the second one and just kind of highlight the inner part of my eye. Moving on to Foundoozy, I'm going to take my Covergirl, the one I use all the time. And instead of a sponge, I'm going to do a brush today. Here's my brush. I'm going to take this IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Protection. Use that, I'm going to buff this bubble over my face. I don't know why I love the smell of this foundation. Do you guys have that? Where you just get a foundation or some type of beauty product and you just like love the smell of it? Or am I just a weirdo? So I'm first like patting it all over to get the coverage I want, and then I go and I blend it down. But I prefer to use sponges because sometimes the brush just puts it on a little too heavy. But it's okay. I'm going to blend out the base with the other side of this brush. Pick up a little bit of my foundation. Just kind of make it not so white. You know what I mean? My Ulta Beauty Concealer. I have the worst posture. I need to work on freaking sitting upright. I pat the concealer over my nose because for some reason my nose just catches foundations really weird. I don't know why, but I found that if I put concealer over it and it has like a double layer of coverage, then it works better. So what happens when you're lazy and you don't wash your face sponges? Forced to use a brush. I haven't used a brush in so long for my foundation and concealer. It's like learning how to do it all over again. Cause I just love how the sponges put it on, and you don't gotta do that much work to blend it out and make it look airbrush with a sponge, because it already just does it for you. This I gotta like rub, pat, rub, pat, rub, pat, rub, pat. But I do like getting in this crease with the brush. That's way easier than the Beauty Blender. Alright. With the excess powder, I just pat my whole face so that way it's not tacky, so that way when I start putting like the bronzer and blush, it doesn't catch onto my skin. Coolio Melio. I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer and just bronze up my face using the Morphe R1 brush. Now I'm going to take my contour shade with the R14 brush, and I'm just going to sculpt my cheeks just a little bit more, just in this back hollow part. See? I feel like I just look just a little more snatched. Now I'm going to take her my dime, of course. And I blend it a little bit down my neck. And I'm only like tapping it into here. I'm not like piling loads of contour color down here, because it's like when you go out and you turn to the side, like people can tell. And I don't like that look. Hello. Now I'm taking the Romantic Rose blush by Milani. I love this because it's like, it kind of reminds me of the Blacqour blush by Benefit, but it's cheaper. And in my opinion, it's more pigmented. Look what I just freaking found. I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs Gel Liner in the color Blacqour. And I'm just going to put it in my waterline and boom. Now going back in with my Jaclyn Hill palette and a pencil brush. Where am I? Oh, here it is. The Morphe M149. I'm going to take this color, the first color we went in with, and I'm just going to smoke out my lower lash line. Okay, with that mascara. Bang bang. I'm gonna do something different today. Instead of the tawny lip liner, I'm gonna do this NYX liquid suede lipstick in the color No Envy. Okay, almost done. Take a little facial spray. This is the Mario Badescu Rose Water. So now the final step is to go on your phone. The final step is to go on your phone, go into Snapchat, flip the camera around, and take a selfie and send it to your honey. Let's do a cute one. Save it so I can send to my babe. And that is it, you guys. If you liked this video, then go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Share the love. I'll share the love. And follow me on my socials and I'll follow you back. Until next time. Bye.